Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is Leo Master. Welcome back to another Overwatch League news video. And today, guys, we have a lot to go over. A lot of releases, mostly one release, and we have some free agent stuff happening. It is the day, today, as I'm recording this, is the day of things starting to happen, trades, all of that. It's basically off-season time already, and we're already getting into it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this with the LA Gladiators releasing one more player, probably going to be some more in the future, but who they released today is LHCloudy. They tweeted this out. Thank you, LHCloudy. Your flank heart has forever left a mark on competitive play. We wish you all the best in your future. If I'm being honest, this is kind of expected. He never got really any play time. Also, there's a lot of unlucky stuff that happened to him throughout the season. You know, he was eating food and then there was a bone in his throat. Then he went to the hospital. That was also a few things. And they were also used to the OG in the lineup as well. So it was very hard for LHCloudy to get some play time. But when he did play, it was definitely fun to watch because he was flanking all the time. He had a very different play style compared to OG. Very aggressive on the Reinhardt. And all around, he's still a good player. He also had some words to say on stream right after his release, and here are the two clips right here. You may have seen on Reddit, but here they are if you have not seen them.
I play 10 hours a day. I don't get paid shit, and then I get thrown into the dumpster. But the fuck? Then I get thrown into the trash, and then I continue. Such is life. I am looking for a team. Yes. Yes. Play 10 hours a day. What was your biggest disappointment this season or playoffs? Fucking horrible. I think our coaching staff made a lot of stupid fucking decisions in our playoffs. And then they come to me, I'm not gonna say what happened, but made a lot of stupid decisions in our playoffs, and then they come to me after, oh shit, you were right. My bad. You were right about that, but fuck does it matter after the playoffs that you come to me and say you were right about stuff? It doesn't mean anything. It's fine. Well, I think it's just not our coach's fault. Like it's not our coach. Our coaches worked really hard. Everyone worked really hard, but I think we just made wrong decisions in playoffs. But you know, it's not the coach's fault. It was everybody's fault. If you wanna be the main tank for my dude, I might have wanna come to her 4.3. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say more.
So those were the two clips that he had on his Twitch channel when he was streaming live. And may I say, there is a lot that he said that he may have shouldn't have said, and he did do an apology. We'll get to that when I finish talking about what he said in these clips. And it's definitely rough to hear about, especially that first clip, how much he grinded in the game and they didn't really give him a chance. And then you go to the second clip, he basically talks how bad the coaches were at the end of the day, which is very shocking to hear, honestly. You know, everyone rates Stipe highly, Curry shot highly. The new coaches they got this season, we all rated them highly. Kind of hard to hear him say the coaches were bad, but I trust him at the end of the day, sort of. Like I said, he did apologize. And it is the heat of the moment kind of thing, so that's what the apology is for. And I like his apology. It's a very good apology. Like I said, we'll get to that. Yeah, just tough to see what LHCloudy went through, and he never got a chance again. He felt like he was treated like garbage. Didn't get paid that much, which is wild to hear, honestly. But when you are on the bench, I don't expect people to get paid that much, especially, you know, a lot of players in the league, when they're on the bench, they normally don't get paid that much. But the people who get a lot of play time normally get the money. But LHCloudy, at the end of the day, he does work hard, it looks like. He had some issues on the LA Gladiators, and I'll talk to teams that he could go to. But let's go ahead and look at that apology real quick. And here's his apology. It was on TwitLonger. I took a photo of it so you guys can read it right here. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say I really effed up today and said stupid stuff on stream. Losing this year in the playoffs wasn't our coach's fault, it's the fault of our entire team. I was very emotional and it was very stupid of me to blame others. I live for Overwatch and dedicate all my hours to it, so hearing that I was going to be released crushed my soul because I was very hopeful I was going to stay. When I found out, I was very emotional and thought I could handle streaming, but I shouldn't have been, but it was no excuse for my stupid behavior. I effed up. Very sorry to the Gladiators for my stupid words. Everyone worked very hard this year, and it was a very hard season for everyone. There is definitely one thing I'm noticing. He's kind of like taking everything back he said of the coaches, because maybe he does rate those coaches high as well. Like I said, it was a heat of the moment thing. I think his apology is very good. It was worded out very well, and it was a definitely heat in the moment thing. I think all of us could agree in that moment if we were all pro players, and we didn't think we were going to get released. We got released. We turned on the stream, and people were asking us questions over and over again, and you just get heated. So it makes sense why he got mad. And at the end of the day, he's still a good player. He'll probably go to a different team. It's very hard to talk about coaches because we're not there the entire time, and it's very, like I said, it's very hard to hear what Cloudy said about the coaches that LA Gladiators has, so I can't really comment that much about the coaches. Now, when it comes to teams, LHCloudy could definitely join. I don't know about definitely, but when I look at these teams, there's only 4, really 3 though. I'll explain my 4th team. But the teams I have written down is London Spitfire, Vancouver Titans, Toronto Defiant, and Atlanta Reign. I'll go ahead and get Atlanta Reign out of the question, because I know a lot of people are going to question this in the comments if I don't address it instantly. The reason why Atlanta Reign is here is honestly because I have a weird gut feeling that he'll be signed to the Atlanta Reign. Normally, we don't expect some random signings like that. We obviously know Atlanta's going to do some maintain changes, at least I hope. You know, maybe releasing or trading Pacbo or doing something with Gator, and they sign another main tank, and for some reason my gut's telling me Atlanta Reign is going to sign LHCloudy. There's not really a huge in-depth answer with my Atlanta Reign one, but just out of the blue, I think it's going to be this one. And London Spitfire, just going all towards the most recent leaks we have seen with the new team, what they're doing. Looks like London Spitfire is going to a British Hurricane roster now. They're going to promote their academy team. Basically EU team as well, so I would not be surprised if LHCloudy went to the team. Even though Hottie is very good at the video game, I would not be surprised if LHCloudy went there to possibly start or be as a backup, maybe a rotation. I would not be surprised. Vancouver Titans, I just think LHCloudy is most likely going to be better than Sherlock if that was the case. And then you have Toronto Defiant. I don't think LHCloudy would be a huge upgrade. I think it would definitely be an upgrade over Numlocked and Beast, but massive upgrade, absolutely not. I definitely think there's way other options. But as a team I could write down, there's a lot of teams you could write down, but I'm trying to find those like definite teams that would be a huge upgrade for. I was going to write Boston Uprising, but it's very hard to predict what's going to go on with Boston Uprising this season. They just signed Lori, which is insane. Who knows how they're running to do this season? Maybe they want to go expensive or still do the same thing with cheap. So I don't know about Boston, but you can keep that one as like a mention or something. Now, on to the spicy stuff that happened today. It was very confusing all day. It still is confusing right now making this video because there's more tweets about it. But if you did not see, and you see in the thumbnail, you probably wouldn't believe it, Moth. He is possibly a free agent right now. He tweets out this, I think he did delete it too, is I'm a free agent, open to all offers for the 2021 season. And this one is absolutely crazy. And I have a whole thing I want to say about it because Andy Miller, who owns NRG, Shock, all of that, our CEO, he's on the top of the top when he works at Shock. He has already said he has re-signed the core Shock players, which is weird to see because I thought Moth was a part of that core, but Moth is still possibly going to be re-signed to the Shock anyways because he is a free agent and he's still technically on Shock, but he's looking for offers for, you know, a lot of money. What's going to happen to the next year of this team? Like, who knows? I threw it out as a joke, but it could actually become real, is he could go to the Dallas Fuel, because Dallas Fuel is wanting to be a contender, as Hastro has said a lot throughout this offseason. He's doing a lot of changes, doing a full revamp. I would not be surprised if Moth was actually going to go to Dallas because of how good he is. And like I said, Dallas also has a lot of money, and if he's looking for money as well, Dallas is the good place. You have Toronto, who's also a good place for money, apparently looking towards, I think, leaks or the whole company coming out about it. But there's some other teams that has a lot of money they could bring, and Moth going to Toronto, Dallas, there's definitely a lot of other teams that are kind of secret money, maybe Philadelphia Fusion, but Funny Ash is very good as well. But I still think at the end of the day, he probably will get re-signed because how good he is. But who knows, you know, Andy Miller already said he's re-signed the core of the Shock, but it's very weird to say right now. Don't take this fully, you know, confirmed that he's going to go to a different team. Just still keep in mind that he's on the Shock right now. Then we had a Vast tweet come out, and Vast tweeted this. It begins on the Moth tweet. Then this offseason is going to be juicy. Then says his normal funny quotes at the bottom of it. But a Vast basically also kind of confirmed it in a way that he will be on a different team. But like I said earlier, don't fully take it 100%. As we do know, though, a lot of good players will not be on their team this season, you know, coming in the next season. So it's wild to see. I want to see Moth go to a different team, but honestly, I would not mind if he stayed on the Shock. But it's weird. It's very confusing right now. I'm confused. You're probably confused. It's a lot of things going on in the offseason, and it's going to be crazy. We have two more things to talk about, and they'll be very quick. We have the Boston Uprising releasing Hello, I'm Halo, and Mikey, or Halo, however you want to say it. This is very expected. Halo, honestly, was the worst main sport in the league, probably. Maybe the worst player in the league. I hate saying that, but he was not impressive as soon as he joined. And I had a lot of high hopes because we all knew from, you know, Season 2 of the Grand Finals with the SF Shock and all that. The Shock said he was a great ringer for their team, and that brought in some hype for Halo for the Boston Uprising, and it just fell flat really quick, unfortunately. Mikey came in. I still have no idea why they signed Mikey. I feel bad for him. He could have got playtime, at least on the Uprising Academy, on a two-way contract. I probably would have liked that more if there was a ball comp that was very hardcore meta, and Mikey came in, and then you have Mikey playing in the Contenders team. I would have liked that probably more, but I feel bad for Mikey that he instantly went to the Overwatch League and didn't get any playtime, unfortunately. But hey, maybe he will be on some other Contenders team. We'll see. Then onto the last thing. This was right after Moth's tweets, all the tweets he did. You guys can put this out on Discord. We're not done with announcements of that magnitude either. I'd say there's one that's worse, which is crazy. He could still be talking about the shock as well. Who knows who that could be? It could be many players, but we'll need to see where that goes. Anyways, guys, it's going to be for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this offseason starting to get crazy, and you can stay tuned with more updates on this channel if you want to subscribe. Also, don't forget to join my Discord down below. Don't forget to follow my Twitter and my Twitch. And don't forget to hit that bell. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.